どうも皆さんこんにちは。ソメイロと申します。デッドリープリモニションオリジンズ続きをプレイしていきたいと思います。前回この警察署に来てね、事件のあらましを聞いたわけですけども、被害者の検視結果が出たということで、みんなと一緒に病院へ向かおうっていう話ですね。信号弾ってそういうあれなんですね。前回1個手に入れましたね。パトカー以外の車欲しいな。せっかくだからな。別に車通とかじゃないんですけど、僕。なんですけど、ね。何種類あります？こっちの車ダメです？みんなと一緒にって言ったけど、あれだ、勝手に別になっちゃったやつだ。しゃあないね。挙動が。こっち通れるわけじゃないのか。もう操作がむずいんじゃい。こっちかな。一回。
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach? Back in 83, directed by Douglas McCann. Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good.
ダメだ。この道じゃないよ。
I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different.
道がわかんない。ここ通ってるの？違うな。こうだから。こっちから行くか。こう行くか。じゃあ逆じゃん。うっさミスったー。こうじゃないから。ここね、ここで、こう行って合流か。一番良さそうだな。よし、それで行こう。話も途中だった気がする。ガス足りるかな。いや、挙動がすげえむずいんだけど。ちょっと。これで、ここで曲がるでしょ。どっかガスステーションはガスステーションないときつくない？全然マークがわからないね。ガスステーションの絵が。どっかにガソリンスタンドあるって言ってなかったっけ？なくない？ファイルとかでもわかんないもんね。これ、そういうことじゃないんだ。クソ。戻すの。 まあわかんねえからしょうがねえな。で、この道かな。ああ、もう挙動が。あ、もう一個向こうだ。で、ここ通れそうだな。ショートカット。いや、遠いね。ああ、もう挙動がバナインじゃ。挙動がすごい難しい。トレマーズ、有名ですね。ああ、こっちだな。シナンジュ。
Illuminated martial arts using no weapon at all. Primo's master Cho ran across water, and he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, Remo.
話の途中でついてしまいそうだ。終わった。いやー、来るだけで一苦労でした。総合病院。
Agent Morgan, have you no respect for rules and protocol? We were waiting for you, and now you try to go in by yourself.
Oh, George. I didn't see you in the parking lot, so I thought I'd wait inside.
めっちゃ怒ってる。
Watch it from now on. I don't like inconsiderate people who think that they're above the rules, and I'm sure I've made this pretty clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent Moore? Let's go inside then.
好印象じゃなくなっちったな。印象が悪くなっちまった。
Hello, Sheriff.
フィオナ。歯も矯正中ですね。
We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
The computer room. In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the
Oh,
police in
so
this town
then.
wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking,
そう
alive.
ね。
Yes, much
そん
like
な
the
感じ。
situation right now here in Greenbelt.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain. It's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
うん、いいこと言う。うん。まあ普通に進めていきますか。こっちかな。 ちょっとあまり寄り道せずに行ってみましょうかね。コンピュータールーム。
We couldn't find
い
him.
ないね。
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
キングは城壁を越えビショップに出会う。ナイトはフォーンを引き連れクイーンに忠誠を誓う。ってことはルークが最初にいてそこにキングがいてビショップに出会って引き連れられてるポンでナイトで違う。違う。
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
ちょっと情報が欲しい。これキングじゃん、クイーンじゃん、ビショップじゃん、ルークじゃん、ポーンじゃん、ナイトじゃん。それは分かってんだよ。そういうことじゃねえんだよ。これキングでいいんだろう。ビショップに出会うじゃん。これに忠誠を使うのがポン。違うんだな。
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
いやー。いやいや。
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
これクイーンでしょ、キングでしょ、ルークでしょ、ポーンでしょ、ビショップでしょ、ナイトでしょ。鬼やー。
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
まさかの普通に順番かな。まさかに普通に出てきた順番でした。
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code?
地下かな、普通
But
にね。
there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
いや、普通
Then
に
it's
考え
time
て
to meet the
それし
mischievous
かないよね。
architect of this little game.
Nah.
じゃあまあ、地下に参りましょう。で、地下へはどうやって行くのかなっていう話でね。なるほど。地下へ行きましょう。結構音楽が軽快だよね。ホラーなんだよな、一応な。この下。こっからかな。入り組んでますな。鍵がかかってる。地下への行き方はここじゃなかったんですね。わかるかしら。ここを鍵してて、ここでしょ。地下への入り口なんて、ああ、こっからか。さっきので合ってんじゃんね。から階段がある。 あった。奥にあるじゃん。で、音楽がなくなりましたが。開きました。さらに奥。勲章ゲッチュ。
Usha, sorry to keep you
アッ
waiting.
シャー。
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
黒人だった。アッシャー・ジョンソン。チャラそうだな。
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI. Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
必ず言うね。
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. We don't have much time. We need those autopsy
い
results.
や、何切れてんのよ。まったく。
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
いやー、いい付き合いになりそうですね、アッシャー君。
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
何を握ってたんでしょう。
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death.
骨折。
Probably happened to
ああ、死
her
後にね。
after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion.
まさか
The direct cause
う
of
わ
death was loss of blood from the wound.
生きながら切られてったこと？
Which means
She was cut up while she was still alive.
yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her.
うわ
Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Hannah's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. He watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
せやの。
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981.
詳
So
しい
the rain
ね。
stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Hmm. 涙アート。よし。なんかそうね。怒られちった。あとなんかあるのかな、下。つけ爪ね。
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes.
ジョージ。
Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to
ま
do
さ
with
か
anything.
キス？
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
種か
This
な
case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
連続殺人ってことかな。
There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh? Oh.
あ、チェスしてたのね、そこでも
My
ね。
first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
すごいね。グランドマスター。絶対強いじゃんね。ああ、頭いいんだな。おっと後ろを見なさい。どういうこと？気づくの遅いよ。
Zach, they're here.
よし。セーブをしまーす。はい。というところでね、今回は終わりにしたいと思います。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。